Massive game right here, MLB 10 the show. Got some chicken with some Frank's Red Hots on it. Good to go. New haircut. Had a good day at work today. Seen a really nice woman today. Wow. Did I ever. Actually, I've seen a couple. But it's funny how your face makes different features notice when it moves. You know what I mean? See my mouth? Now you don't see much of my mouth. Anyways, plus my front face right now, side face. Somewhat the same. Anyways, we are sitting here and eating din out of my dish. Contemplating whether or not I'm going to buy a cat because I want to. But if I had a different job, for sure, I like having a place. If I had a second place, for sure, I would buy a cat. 100%. That's for sure. Maybe even a dog too. But they would never go to the one place that was clean all the time. Plus my clothes would never be near the dogs. I would have designated clothes for when I go chill with my pets. But anyways, I never... if the woman or friends are cool with the cat, then that's all right. But the cat in the house and stuff like that is kind of everything, right? Plus the kitty litter. Anyways, so I am playing a game. Toronto's 38-0. Rangers are 18-19. And it looks like I am going to start a lefty. Enjoy. Now, one of the things that I like to focus on with this last series game is the first game I played against the Texas Rangers. I had to quit 3 times when I played them because they were so difficult to play against. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my best in this game again to see if I can really put some runs against them, because I have a strong feeling that I'm going to see them in the postseason. So, like I said, a lefty. So, it's either Mark or Ricky. I'm going to go with Mark at home. Ricky Romero, sorry. I'm going to go with Ricky Romero at home. Lyle Overbay is going right to right field. Or Lyle Overbay is going right. Yeah, Lyle Overbay is going right to right field. And he's going to bat second. And Batista is going to third. No, Batista's going to left field. Adam Lynn's going to third. Incarnation is going to be the DH today. And that's my lineup right there. Looks strong. The 3 positions that haven't changed much this season. Second base, Aaron Hill. Center field, Vernon Wells. And catcher, John Buck. And here we go, off to Toronto to play in the Rogers Center.
A fine day for baseball north of the border in Toronto. The Rangers and the Blue Jays are next. We're at the Rogers Center as we get set for this edition of Major League Baseball. Ian Kinsler is next day as he swings and misses for strike one.
Got him to go after a pitcher's pitch right out of the gate. Good start on the mound.
Now the 0-1 is on the ground for Gonzalez at shortstop. And past to Ivan Gonzalez. It's a base hit.
Good at bat that time, leading off the game. Now we'll get a chance to see if they want to send him on his way here.
And this is hit to Gonzalez at short. Could be two. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Man at second with one down. And here comes Vlad. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. And this catches the outside corner, strike one.
That thing's just hanging up there, but he can't get a swing off.
Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. Cody just threw that fastball by him.
This is a great early game confrontation.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two.
Oh, and he runs his fastball right in on the hands. Ooh, this is what you call locking a guy up.
Josh Hamilton will get his first opportunity now. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get him into second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance, no score. Starting lineup for the Blue Jays, as given by manager Cito Gaston, is there on the screen. Aaron Hill will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. And now against his
He's safe.
jump ball. Foul play, but he couldn't get it up on it, so it'll be scoring an infield single. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list. Lyle Overbeck will stand in. Here's the first offering. And this is lying near center field now, so something brewing here. Back-to-back hits to start the frame. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Yeah, trying to get aggressive and take third on the single, but that's going to prove to be a bad decision.
Jose Bautista will step in now.
Jose Bautista.
Too low, 1-0.
And for the most part, he's been held in check in the series so far, just 2 for 9.
Oh, it'd be a home run. No, sorry, I missed it.
And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out.
Ball slicing away from him there, but that's a good jump and a good first step as he runs this one down.
Edwin Encarnacion steps in now, and the pressure of that straight's got to be enormous as he looks to extend it. Here's the first offering. Oh, he goes the other way with a fastball. He drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Lifting a little bit up, but not really a terrible pitch. He puts a good swing at it though and rips it for 2 bases.
Burned well. Stands up and we'll see what he's been up to the last 3 weeks or so. He's been on a tear. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
And this cannot be how he expected this first inning to transpire.
Hard hit towards center.
Oh, that's a huge hit by Adam Lynn. That might be a triple. Yeah. Massive right there. Like I said last game, that might be my first triple in the Rogers Center this year. Let's go, Blue Jays. Let's go.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
And they've already got 4 hits in a row. Do I hear 5?
4 runs here in this half inning. Line up the middle. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, line drive right back up the middle. That's the old return to sender right there. As he's able to drive in that run from third base. Well, this is just getting out of hand now. 6 straight hits. It's more than time to get this guy out of here.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and set to go to second baseman Aaron Hill. Some muscle into this one.
That might be a home run. Yeah. Woo! That hit off the fucking, the actual top of the fucking border. Let me see that. We might do a replay of that just to check. Let me see that. That hit the top of the rim of the actual lining of the wall. Yeah, it fucking did. Yo, that's wicked. That barely was a home run.
Washington's up out of the Ranger dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll be all she wrote for Brandon McCarthy. To make his way to the dugout here is to turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Dustin Nippert will go to work much earlier than anticipated here, so try and sort this mess out in the very first inning. Hit on the ground towards first. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. Second inning coming up from Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Rangers nothing. Nelson Cruz is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
And getting this guy going is going to be a real key if these guys want to turn things around.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And now a pitch on the way.
I think you got to be hacking here. He's your number 5 hitter.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
First time through the lineup, it's clear to see he's using his fastball early in the count to set up his other pitches, and that sequence paid off to perfection right there.
David Murphy stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Topping that thing out at 90 miles an hour, so location's going to be very important.
He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Hard to get extended on those. That just locked him up.
And fastball blew it right by him. And 2 down.
And ever since giving up that single lead off the ball game, he has certainly turned things around. That is 5 straight now. He's retired since then.
Chris Davis will take his cuts now. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
looking sharp. He's going to run the plate an awful lot here in the early going.
And Smith is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And a fastball here, but he's right on that thing as this is smoked into center field for a base hit.
That's a good hit.
Elvis Andrus will be the batter. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And no threat to run over there at first. So with 2 away, you can focus all your energy squarely on this guy.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
And he's given him 3 straight fastballs, but it could very well be the curveball they call on here.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Jose Bautista will start things off in the bottom side. First offering on the way. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out.
1 pitch out.
Boy, just what the doctor ordered after that last half inning, a 1-pitch out. That's a little more like it.
So 1 gone in the inning for Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
And a right smile there. He knew he had a good pitch to hit.
Comes back with a fastball again as he hits the 0-2.
And you're supposed to be the designated hitter, not the designated watcher. Swing the bat. That's right there.
Line hard into left. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out.
Man, he's having no problem with these guys. It's taking him just 4 pitches to get 2 outs. Where's this been all game?
So 2 are gone now, and that'll bring in Vernon Wells.
Big Vernon here coming up.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the
Vernon
first strike.
Powell.
That's a power fastball.
I forgot who that was.
He really slings
Yeah,
it.
let me see. I just said his name like it was nothing. I wonder who that is. Vernon Powell.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
And he's just throwing darts now. They have not been able to pick him up.
And he'll
Oh,
fight just
unlucky.
to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Taylor Teagard ready to go here as we begin the third. Teagard. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And now with this big early deficit, you got to take it 1 inning at a time. You just got to try to claw your way back.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Getting a lot of swing throughs here early in the ball game.
And this is called a ball. Boy, he just missed that call there. 1-2.
I played MLB 11 this show, and Taylor Teagarden was a rookie for the Chicago Cubs, or actually I traded for him, and he was on my Chicago Cubs team, and he was way bigger than that, like stronger. This one he looks like a kid still.
And the fans out there have certainly been busy early in the game. Hope they brought enough. That's 5 already.
Ian Kinsler is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
And you wonder if maybe they gave him a take sign there since so many of the guys have been swinging out of the zone.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. In for strike 2. Here it comes. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. So 2 away now for Michael Young. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
And he's going to need to turn things around at the plate. He's just 1 for 9 in the series thus far.
On the ground down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And this is on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rangers
All right.
still 8-0.
Well, I started a scratch ticket, and I'm really in a good spot here with it.
Leading off for the Jays.
Alex Gonzalez started out for Toronto with Adam Lynn to follow.
I don't really win too much on scratch tickets, but it's a good pastime, and at least I have the chance, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather have the chance where
And Gonzalez will likely
potentially I could win a lot.
And you wonder if maybe he's got something physically wrong with him out there.
Especially when I don't have much going
Because
on
he
in
just
life,
flat out
but-
does not have it here this afternoon.
It's worth kind of minimally gambling
Adam Lynn
because it can make a difference in my life if I win a big one, right? So I just keep trying my best and use the scratch tickets for fun. Not too much. I usually don't spend more than $15, $20 a day. Usually I spend like $10 a day, grab 2 scratchers, but nothing too serious there.
Pumping it up is bad enough. But
I'd rather sit here and fucking try to win,
that ain't a good
make
idea.
my life a lot better than fucking sitting there and fucking not winning at all. Or not having a chance to win.
John Buck will stand in an RBI single in his first
I've
appearance.
sat there and I like having a second job for my work, but to the point where getting older, I'm trying to fucking retire. I'm trying not to work anymore. Fucking sick of it. I'm fucking sick and tired of working every day, getting up and fucking going and listen to someone tell me how to run my fucking day, you know? So I'm getting older where I'm sick of it. All my work, all my jobs, none of my actual bosses were assholes to
This
me.
guy's hitting just
I
200
think it's
for the
because
series,
I'm
so
a
he's
half
in need
decent
of a base
person.
hit right here.
You know, I usually do well at the workplace when it comes to the actual job description. I've never been told that my duties are below average, but And I'm never late. I'm always there. Every job, right?
The pitch. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be
And I've gotten to the point where it's like, I'd rather just fucking be my own boss, you know what I mean? Instead of sitting there and fucking showing myself to someone else for the fucking day, right? I'm sick of that. 25 years I've been going through that, especially when I was younger.
Aaron Hill will step in now. 2 for 2, including a home run.
So getting a second job's tough with this job. So I get these scratch tickets to give me a chance to win, right? I don't win too big. I win sometimes, but not too often. But just the chance is worth it, I think.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short, and that's through. Base hit. And a relay to the kick. And not going to get it as he's in there to score.
This is turning into an absolute clubbing. Honestly, you don't hear from the pitches. Whoa, the white flag already.
Pitch coming. On the ground for
Shit.
Kinsler. This could be 2. Andrews.
That's doubly
Nothing
playing.
over there at first as that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete. The Jays lead it 10-0. Vladimir Guerrero will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Alright. We have about 6-7 pitches, 6-7 strikeouts already, believe it or not. You can see the K's in the corner there of the screen.
To the right side,
Sometimes they come right out
down the
all the
line.
way.
And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. Good idea, but Vlad's not going for it. 1-2.
Here's where he likes to bust guys in with that slider. That could be coming next.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And at least he's taking a few pitches here. That's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, he is really making him work out there.
Nice.
On the fastball, and that's the first out. So 1 gone here, and that'll bring up the powerful Josh Hamilton. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, I'll tell you what, when he makes contact, it is loud, especially when he squares up on a fastball. And that was a rocket of a double right there.
Nelson Cruz is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But a foul ball, 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
And he was able to punch him out the first time, and he certainly could use another right here.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, if he went down to go after that last pitch, why not throw the same pitch in the same spot? A bit more prudent this time, though.
Overbeck is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And he's safe.
And they may have been shading him towards the alley a bit, so he has to cover a lot of ground to get to this thing. But he's able to run it down just inside the foul line.
This is foul for the first strike. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And now this is foul tip at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there.
Oh, sometimes we forget about all that umpires go through down there, too. That's going to hurt.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. Buck is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Jays are out in front, 10-0. Time now for our Sunday afternoon look at the American League scoreboard presented by the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Jose Bautista swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Yeah, with all the runs we've seen so far, it is hard to believe it's still only the bottom of the 4th.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Yeah, trying to run that thing in on the hands. Good eye.
And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. Murphy will retreat though as he pulls it in for the first out. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
And this is one of those days in the bullpen where the guys are probably hydrated. Don't send me out to the wolves.
Alan Wells will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time.
Oh, shit.
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 On the Davis at first, it's a double play, and the side is retired. Down the order go the Blue Jays. They're still in front, 10-0.
Leading things off.
Chris Davis will stand in. Base hit his first time around. And that's dead center for strike 1.
And these guys love to see the bottom of the order against some offense.
Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
And he's done everything right on the mound so far. The mistakes have been almost non-existent.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, great pitch on 0-2. That's not an easy take.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And he takes strike 3 called on a fastball, 1 gone.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
So 1 gone in the inning now for the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Swing and, ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Well, they just haven't made a lot of good swings on his fastball so far today. This is not a bad pitch to have a rip at, but he just can't time it very well and winds up popping it up.
Teagard. Taylor Teagard is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Whoa, he may not see one better than that.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung out and missed 0-2.
And he's supposed to hang in another 0 here.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far.
And I'll tell you, when he's missed, he's barely missed. Everything's been around the strike zone.
Ball 2.
And they obviously think he'll chase a fastball with 2 strikes because they keep going to it.
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. So 5 shutout innings for him thus far. The last half of the 5th coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 10-0.
Leading off.
Gonzalez started out for Toronto with Adam Lynn to follow. Now the first pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. A diving effort there from Kinsler, but it'll go for naught, a base hit.
Well, this pitch is down. I mean, way down. This is a big hockey town. He may as well be taking a slap shot here, but he gets it to work out for him.
Adam Lynn will be the batter. 1 for 2, including a triple thus far. But not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
And with all the runs, it feels like we've been here forever, but it's only the bottom of the fifth.
And this is ripped down the first base line. This will get foul for strike 2. The runner at first with no outs here. And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. Ready with another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
That's a good time to throw that spinner. Make him fish for something.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1 and 2. Just did get it.
Lucky.
So he stays alive here. Here he comes again, 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The longer this at-bat goes, the more it swings into a hitter's favor.
This pitch is so that sharply took the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. But it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Making back-to-back hits now to open the bottom of inning number 5. And this is the time of the ball game where you really want to start making some hay. So this is a great start for him.
John Buck will stay in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And this is lined right back up the middle. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Man, these guys got to breathe a sigh of relief if the runners weren't going here. Because that's the kind of ball that could have turned into a triple play if they were.
John McDonald will step in. An RBI single his last time around. Hit hard to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
And this is where hitting a ball hard winds up being a bad thing. The ball gets out to left field so quickly there was no way to stay from second.
Aaron Hill is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
And they've certainly got the right back to play here. He's got 4 RBIs for the ball game and looking to add on right here.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Man, when you got the bases loaded, you got to swing it like you mean it.
Now a ground ball towards the hole, and that's past the diving infielder for a base hit. And Gonzalez is across the shore now.
Wow, Overbay just cleared the fucking bases, yo.
He clears the bases with a ringing double. That makes it 4 runs in now that they've scored in the inning. And they've hung a big number on him here in this frame.
away, however, and there are two gone. Too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, he's taking a big approach to second or third. Don't want to get thrown out there with that third out. He's in there safely.
Edwin Encarnacion will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Now a line towards center field. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Ian Kinsler will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
And let's see if he can maybe get a little offense going.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Buck with the sign, now the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And when things are going bad, it seems like these calls always go against you.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So with 1 away, here's Michael Young now. Fastball here too low. It's 1-0.
And now at the plate, you got to do something to get this guy out of the role he's been on.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
And I'll tell you, I've been surprised at how often they've swung and missed so far.
Ooh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
Boy, he's just sailing along now.
Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And past the diving infielder, that's a base hit. Vladimir Guerrero will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Designated hitter number 27, Vladimir.
And a swing by Guerrero, but he gets under it and lifts a fly ball. Bautista comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Josh Hamilton will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And this guy's double earlier in the ballgame has been their only extra base hit so far.
In on the hands that time. 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Third time through the lineup for these guys now. They haven't done a whole lot to this point.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. Oh, what a stop by him.
Wow, massive all-star play
Gets
there.
the out at first. A fantastic play, and the inning is over. Vernon Will to get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th.
Leading out for the Jays, center fielder.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
Good fastball there on the outside part of the plate. He got him to reach for it, and all he could do was send an easy grounder to second.
Alex Gonzalez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate to really got these guys off to a fast start. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I mean, you talk about not getting extended. My goodness.
And he gives this one a pretty good fly down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And Davis will win the race to the bag for the putout. Adam Lynn will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time.
Lynn.
Swinging a hard line to center field. Murphy is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. Nelson Cruz at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
And when you're struggling to score runs, you really need the heart of your order to get something started.
And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Making a bid to finally put a tally in that run column, but he comes up just a little short as this ball dies out there on the warning track.
David Murphy is at the plate now. He's quickly behind 0-1.
This is what's helped him be effective this afternoon. He hasn't been afraid to get up in guys' catches.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Chris Davis will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Chris Davis.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. He's ready now to pitch. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Well, up to 88 pitches now, but it looks like he's still got plenty in the tank.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Oh, that's a good eye. Never even thought about going after that one.
And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Oh, had to throw a lot of pitches to get him out there. And when you've already thrown a lot of pitches in a ball game, that can really take a lot out of you.
Elvis Andrus is at the plate as he watches ball 1. In there, 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 out with a man at first.
And this is a good time in the ball game to be selected. Go ahead and run that pitch count a bit.
But this will be foul. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Rangers lead 1, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Joaquin Benoit will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. Hamilton's going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. McDonald trying to keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far. Line hard to center field. Coming on fast as he makes the basket catch.
Yeah, he's coming on quickly here. Let's see in show motion if he makes the play. Yeah, sure enough, he got it before it touched the ground. Nicely done.
Swung out and bounced up the center of the diamond. And Hill's going to reach. It's a base hit. And Stu, talk about boosting the old batting average. That's hit number 5 for him in this one. Have a game on it.
Over there.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. Toronto leads this one 14-0. Taylor Teague lead things off here for the Rangers. They'll be followed by Ian Kinsler and then Michael Young. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home-standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Ian Kinsler stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And the MLB average is right around 58% for first pitch strikes. He's got to be way over that.
Oh, and even though he's working on the shutout, that pitch count has to start becoming a factor.
Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and once you see a guy 3 or 4 times in a game, it's easy to see patterns in how they pitch it.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
And a walk's not the worst thing in the world here. This run doesn't mean a thing.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs a full 3-2. 1 out, nobody on.
And these last few pitches have all been down, which is not a bad idea against a guy like this.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Boy, really making him work now. The 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2.
Oh, fuck. That was a huge home run. Shit, there goes the shutout.
Gone. So it's a solo shot for Ian Kinsler. 6th home run on the season for him, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit.
And when you're losing big like this is really all you can do. Just try to take a good approach at the plate and hope that those behind you will follow.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Jose Bautista will try and erase his over 4 in the ballgame.
Jose Bautista.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. On the first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Anthony Encarnacion try again, 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Go on to first, he'll take care of Encarnacion for the 2nd out.
And his guys are probably saying, where was this earlier? That's 2 pitches and 2 outs there, and after the struggles their starter endured, this is definitely a welcome sight.
Vernon Wells stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
And remember, he extended that hitting streak of his already, so he doesn't have that weight hanging over his head.
Now line back over 2nd, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
And this is tough duty here as a pitcher. This is the speed of the liner going out. And when a guy squares up a hard fastball and sends it back up the box, that's a little chuck and duck right there.
Alex Gonzalez, we'll see if we can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. And here's the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. Another one as this is hit high and deep out to left.
It's a long gone job right there.
Will step in, a ground out victim his last time. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
And right now, this guy's working on what would be his 3rd CG of the year.
Took something off there, but it misses ball 1. And he falls behind him here as that pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Texas left fielder.
Well, here's where that old phrase of walk is as good as a hit really applies. Just get on somehow.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Oh, and I was swinging at that pitch up here.
Nice.
Right there.
A swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Nelson Cruz will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Oh boy, these guys have got to be saying, thank goodness this one's almost over.
Just off the plate and high, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
119 pitches now. He's got to be dog-tired.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball three.
Very enticing, but a good job holding up.
3-2. Now a ball hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. David Murphy will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
And he'll try to keep the ball down here and maybe try to get that one final double play ball to end it.
And he'll reach over to his right to make the play, and there's your second out.
Boy, he could only look away in disgust. He had a great pitch to hit, but he hit it right up the elevator.
Oh, he almost caught that.
Hot shot to the left side. In there, base hit. Elvis Andrus will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Elvis Andrus.
Hit hard. But this is a foul ball. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a great job on the mound to seal the deal as he goes the entire way to take home the victory.
Huge game. Thanks so much for watching.
Things up here. What do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of
Big
our
game.
Player of the Game award?
Yeah, a couple of home runs in a ball game is pretty special. You could tell he was really dialed
Ricky
in.
Romero looks like he got
So that'll just
13
about
or
wrap
14.
things up for David
Batista went
Wright.
0 for
As
5.
always,
That's
this
no
has been a
good.
Presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more
Strikeouts. It looks like Romero got 13 strikeouts. Wow.
16 to
Good
1.
job.
We'll leave you with highlights from today.
All right. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.